What's up, everybody? It's your boy C Money back with another video. I am here in my hotel room here in Disney, Orlando, Florida. Beautiful view outside here in my hotel room. Orlando, Florida, Disney, baby. Yeah, because my mom has a work trip here, so yeah, we got to come. Yeah, sorry, I just had to fix the camera. So we got to come. We were able to come down here to Disney. Yeah, so I'm in my hotel room right now. But we got to talk about SmackDown last night. SmackDown reactions, baby. Because I'm going away doesn't mean I can't make videos. Because I did mention in like my past two videos, expect like 1 or 2 videos here from my hotel room, because it doesn't matter when I go away, I can still make videos, yeah, or at least I'll try. Like here I was able to, obviously when I went on the Chris Jericho cruise, I wasn't able to, but here I was able to I'm able to make videos here in my hotel room. So we got to talk about SmackDown. So last night episode of SmackDown, we finally got the confrontation between Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes. And Roman Reigns came out with the bloodline minus Jey Uso. Yeah. And then he goes, what? Because they were in Washington, D.C. He goes, Washington, D.C., acknowledge me. And then, dun dun, wrestling has more than one royal family. Cody Rhodes comes face to face with Roman, and at first he said like I wasn't expecting your whole entourage to be out here, like Paul Heyman, Solo Sikoa, Jimmy Uso. So Roman goes, wise man, leave us. And he's like, Solo? I'm gonna leave Solo. He's like, no, take Solo, Jimmy, all go. Just leave. Roman's like, all right, wise man, Paul Heyman, Jimmy, Solo, leave. It's just between me and Cody. And so it was just Cody and Roman, and Roman's like, does that make you feel better? Huh? And they really had an epic promo with each other because they're talking about their WrestleMania match, and Roman said how like he had both belts on the ring, laying down in the ring, and he goes, have you ever? He points to like either one. I think it was the Universal Championship or the either Universal title or the WWE title. He goes, have you ever won that one? Have you ever competed for that one? Have you ever been in the main event of WrestleMania? Yeah, I've done all of that. All right, and remember Roman, 6 WrestleMania main events. This is going to be his 7th. So, and Cody, he's never had a match for the WWE Championship, the Universal Championship, or he's never competed in the main event of WrestleMania. So this is, and then the big thing was, he brought up Dusty Rhodes and said how he even did Roman Reigns even did a Dusty Rhodes impression. Yeah, it was pretty cool. But and Roman was saying how he talked to Dusty Rhodes all the time, and when he talked to him, Dusty never said anything about you. Cody never said anything, because remember how Paul Heyman said a few weeks ago how he said Roman Reigns was like the son that Dusty always wished that he had. Basically saying that he wished that he had a son like Roman. Just getting under Cody's skin, and he said how if there's anything that he said like how I miss him, I know you miss him, and he said if there's anything that he didn't teach you, I'll teach you. Yeah. Or he's like, if there's anything that he didn't teach you, then I will. I will teach you. Yeah. So very heated. And then Cody, he got and he's like, Roman, it is a necessity. He said like this. It is a necessity that I beat you at WrestleMania. Yeah. So very cool promo between Cody and Roman. Yeah. And I cannot wait to see that match. Yeah. Cody and Roman at WrestleMania. Rhea Ripley then defeated Liv Morgan, and then and Dominic was there, so then Dominic ended up having a match with Santos Escobar, because Santos Escobar has a lot of respect for Rey Mysterio, Dominic's father, and he said how Rey, he wasn't able to punch you in the face last week, but I will. And he even blew a kiss at mommy, Rhea Ripley. Yeah. Then Dominic picks up the victory because while he's distracting the ref, Rhea Ripley picks up. Yeah, remember, Rhea Ripley's just picking up this grown man, Santos Escobar, hitting him with a riptide. Hits him with the riptide on the outside when Dominic's distracting the ref, and then Dominic hits the frog splash, 1, 2, 3. Rey Mysterio comes out. Because then Santos Escobar has the mask that Rey Mysterio gave him. Dominic Mysterio starts ripping the mask. He starts ripping and destroying the mask. And then Rey comes out and he's like, give me the mask, Dominic. He's like, I'm not going to hit you. Give me the mask. And then he throws it on the ground. And then when Rey goes to pick up the masks, Dominic punches Rey and knocks him down. Yeah. Rey, I know he's your son, buddy, but you gotta knock some sense into him, man. Rey and Dominic, is it gonna happen at WrestleMania? I don't know, but Rey, you gotta just slap some taste into your son. You gotta just smack him right in the face. But I understand, as a father, you can't do that. But yeah, but it's still, Dominic being a freaking twerp, being a jerk. But hopefully someone can smack some sense into Dominic one day. Sami Zayn is going to face Solo Sikoa in the main event. So he's talking about how he's making has this little video that he made in front of all the WWE universe saying how Bloodline, I will never stop being your problem. You will not get rid of me until you go down. Until the Bloodline goes down, you will never get rid of me. So, Sami Zayn wants the Bloodline to go down, just like Kevin Owens. Then, Roman, because Roman's like, well, he already had the thing with Cody, now we have to deal with the other problem, because Roman says to Jimmy, did you talk to your brother? Because that's the only thing. Roman not only has to worry about Cody, he has to worry about what's going on with Jay. So, he asks Jimmy, what's going on with Jay? And Roman's like, I'm losing my patience. Not with Jay, with you, Jimmy. And Jimmy's like, I'll tell him. I'll try to call him. And then Roman says to Jimmy, he's like, Jimmy says that Jay said, leave him the hell alone. And Roman said, you go out there. And because Roman says that all of this is happening with Jay, all the drama is happening because of Sami Zayn. So Roman says, you go out there with Solo tonight. You finish Sami Zayn. And then Jay will come back. And then once Jimmy leaves, Roman tells Paul Heyman that Jay has 1 week. If Jey Uso does not show up next week on SmackDown, Roman is going to blame Jimmy. And I don't want to see what happens next if Jay doesn't show up. That's bad news for Jimmy if Jay does not show up. Because then they have the match in the main event. Sami Zayn, Solo Sikoa picks up the victory because Jimmy Uso interfered. Then Jimmy and Solo are attacking Sami after the match, and they're about to do the thing where they put the chair on Sami's head, and Solo is about to do that big hip attack, with his face in the chair that he did to Riddle almost 2 months ago. But then Jimmy's like, no, I want to do it. So then Jimmy goes to do it, but he kind of hesitated for a couple seconds. Then Sami was able to get up. He knocked down Jay. Knocked down Jimmy, and he was about to hit Jimmy with the chair, but then Solo came down. But then Solo came at him, so Sami ran into the crowd and was able to escape. But yeah, so Jimmy and Solo did not finish Sami. Because Solo Sikoa won the match, but they didn't take out Sami. They didn't take him out. And Jey Uso has 1 week to show up. If Jey Uso does not show up next week, Jimmy is going to be to blame. And that's not good. Yes, it's not good for Jimmy. Bobby Lashley shows up on SmackDown because remember, he's having this weird thing with Bray Wyatt. He says to Bray Wyatt, because he said how Bray Wyatt, he doesn't want to come face to face, man to man. So I came over to his show, calls out Bray Wyatt. Uncle Howdy shows up. Uncle Howdy attacks Bray Wyatt, attacks Bobby Lashley from behind, but then Bobby hits him with a spine buster and is about to go for a spear, but then lights go out and Uncle Howdy disappears. Yeah, so Very weird. Yeah, remember, who is this Uncle Howdy, man? Are we ever going to find out? I don't know. Yeah, but, so yeah, more build-up with Bobby and Bray. Yeah. Then Shayna Baszler defeats Tegan Nox because, like, they were supposed to have a tag match between Shayna, Ronda, Tegan, and Natalya, but apparently Ronda Rousey's arm got injured because Tegan Nox, like, attacked her. So then Shayna Baszler had a one-on-one match with Tegan Nox. Shayna Baszler picked up the victory. Then, you know, all of a sudden this brawl is happening between Sheamus, McIntyre, because Drew McIntyre comes out and he calls out Gunther because he wants to face Gunther for the Intercontinental Championship at WrestleMania. But then Sheamus comes out and he's like, what the heck, man? You know that I want Gunther. I want the Intercontinental Championship. And then, you know, they kind of got heated. Sheamus and Drew McIntyre kind of were supposed to be friends now. We're now kind of turning back into enemies as they're kind of roasting each other. And Drew McIntyre's like, you're not my parent. Like, what, are you gonna ask me to wipe your ass for you next year? Or like, am I gonna have to, or ask for you to wipe? Yeah, something about that. Then Sheamus called him sturdy. Then McIntyre says, Sheamus, you had your chance at Gunther and you lost twice. Yeah. And then LA Knight comes out, yeah, and he says how he wants, you know, LA Knight. You can't have an LA WrestleMania without LA Knight, all that. Then the New Day comes out. Because remember, Kofi Kingston defeated LA Knight last week. So, you know, they're making fun of LA Knight, all that. Then Karrion Kross comes out. Yeah. And then they all start brawling. They take, LA Knight takes out Kofi Kingston. Then Sheamus and Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre does a big flip over the top rope, taking them all out. Then Karrion Kross hits Sheamus from behind, taking out Sheamus, and then sets up next week they're gonna have a fatal 5-way. The winner, Kofi, LA Knight, Sheamus, McIntyre, and Kross. Winner will face Gunther for the Intercontinental Championship at WrestleMania. Yeah, that is gonna be good. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, I think we know it's got to be McIntyre because I feel like they're kind of building up that it's gonna be McIntyre. So then, yeah, it'll be McIntyre and. Yeah, it'll be Drew McIntyre and Gunther at WrestleMania for the Intercontinental Championship. Yeah, but that's it. So the big thing was that, yeah, Jay has to show up next week, or else Jimmy is going to be... If Jay does not show up next week, Jimmy is going to be to blame. Yeah, Roman is going to blame Jimmy. So yeah, Jay better show up next week. Yeah, but that's it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Expect Raw reactions here on Tuesday, live from my hotel room. Raw reactions on Tuesday, and then NXT reactions will probably be on Thursday once I'm back home. But that's it, guys. So thank you guys for watching. Leave a comment, like, subscribe for more. C-Money's out.